Hello everyone, long time no see. It's been a hot minute since we've seen each other, but good to see everyone. Hello to Fizz, hello to Netta, and hello to anybody else who might be lurking. Um, let's get started. So this is Daemon X Machina. This game originally came out in 2019 on exclusively on the Switch before getting a PC port the next year. Um, I think it's an interesting game, especially a pre-Armored Core 6 game. And I also want to stress that before Armored Core 6 came out, this was what we had for like mech games. At least like bigger budget mech games. So I have a fondness for it, but I will warn you, I think the story is kind of bad. But that's okay because unlike other giant robot stories, it focuses on the mechs and not on the characters. That's a lie. It focuses on the characters. It's just it doesn't do a very good job of them. Anyway, we'll let the game explain some of the stuff that we're doing, but as always, we can expect to be making a piloting a mech. That's what we're here for. All right, let's get started. Aha, and we're gonna try using the cockpit overlay for this one. I'll keep my eye out. I forgot to unmute the game. That's on me. We got some free decals that we can use. Yummy, yummy. So here's an immediate change. We get to make a custom character. Soroka real once more. Our forehead is massive. Doesn't look like we can change our forehead. We just have a big forehead. That is going to maybe bother me. That's where all the wisdom goes. The eyebrows help. They do. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that, actually. We also can have, like, Android face parts, which is pretty cool. I think I'll do this, actually. Look, it's almost like my eye patch strap, sort of. I have red eyeshadow. Yeah, although I maybe want to make it a little less intense than that. Right. In our plug suit, we have two types. I have to double check. I don't think there are body types. Or, like, I don't think there are different like, heights or anything. I think you are one height. Anyway, we have two types of plug suit. The regular one, and then also this DLC one, which I'm assuming was like an anniversary thing or something. It's kind of neat, but I don't know that it's specifically what I go for. But if we use the regular plug suit, we can get something similar to what Ocean draws. Look at that. White. We can either go with a white plug suit, or we can go with something closer to my colors. Woker, I hardly know her. Yeah, we could stick with a darker color, but also we could go with the white. The white's pretty good. Big fan of the white. Plug suits and jumpsuits, big same. I think I want a lighter gray, actually. Yeah. Yeah, looking good. Also, we can see what the color scheme on the Grand Demon set would look like with this, which is pretty good. There are other plug suit DLCs you can get. I didn't bother to get one because I don't think it's that important. I didn't want to spend extra money, but yeah, that's what we got. I think we're looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and hit confirm. Oh, of course.
Link accepted. Greetings. My name is Four. I am the operator who serves as the liaison between orbital and outers like yourself. have just recovered from transplant surgery to install your Neuralink terminal. At this time, your biometric data in the Oval Link will be updated and registered with Orbital. This is your arsenal, on loan from Orbital. Before we register you as a mercenary, you must complete an aptitude test. Accept the mission from this terminal and await dispatch.
So, this is our main lobby. We can adjust our appearance and also some extra special things in the lab. And this is coming soon, so we won't worry about that right now. So Daemon X Machina is kind of interesting because it's kind of built as almost like a Monster Hunter-like, as far as the way that like you set up lobbies of up to 4 people, and like when you're in a lobby, you actually get to see everybody's mechs and they're all running around. Also, no, you cannot pet the dog. At least if you can, I don't know how. But it's okay. He's still a good boy. He's got a robot leg. Oh, and this is the multiplayer, which we won't worry about right now. Expeditions, which are kind of like either procedurally generated in some fashion, I think, to just kind of extend the playtime, do some extra stuff. One must imagine the dog pet. We must imagine the dog getting pet, because we cannot do it ourselves. Right. So we can adjust our arsenal, much like in, like in 6, excuse me. We can put on some decals. None of these ones really speak to me, but we'll get some in an interesting way later on. One interesting thing that's a little strange, but I get why they do it, is you can get essentially like skins for your mech that overwrite the appearance of it with a predefined appearance, like this kind of like knightly one. It doesn't change any of the parts, but it does make it the mech look different. For now, let's go ahead and get our color scheme going. What was our color scheme again? It was like majority white, I think. What's color 3? Color 3 is like the banding. Okay. Oh, Wokan mech, indeed. You know what? Why don't we add some shiny parts? In fact, why don't we just add a bunch of shiny parts? Actually, I'm just going to leave those for... I'm going to put it on the legs and arms individually. Which, actually, you know what? That's the easiest way to do that. And then just head, color 3, we'll swap that back to black. And the body, we'll swap that back to... Whoops, that back to black. Nice. Looking good, Joker. It's looking cool, Joker. I haven't played Persona, can you tell? Do I keep these white? No. Reverse the colors on the head too? Sure. Yeah. I like it. Okay, so we have our default equipment, which is a shield and a gun. Unlike 6, I remember shields doing a lot better in this game. Although I think they can just take a certain amount of damage because they're physical shields and then they get destroyed. Right, we have the option to adjust our equipment. So we can have a left and right shoulder weapon. Sorry, a left and right weapon, an additional shoulder weapon, which is usually like a missile launcher or something. And then auxiliary, which is kind of like flares and other stuff. Physical shields as opposed to medic. You know what I mean, like energy shields kind of thing. Silly. And then additional left and right weapons on our pylons. I'm actually going to adjust the head back. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I like the original color scheme better. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have to also change the arsenal name. Right. So, offer missions will advance the main story. Free missions we can do whenever we have them unlocked. Advancing the story does not, as far as I remember, lock us out of anything. It's more just that we have to do the offer missions to progress to the next tier of missions. Which is our first mission, Rank E, Outer Aptitude Test. This is a mission directly from Orbital, which is the kind of like mercenary association. All registered mercenaries of Orbital and the consortiums must submit to an aptitude test to determine outer fitness. We only have one goal, which is to eliminate the enemy AIs. Sounds simple enough. Let's do it.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Data link, normal. Generator pool, normal. Energy limiter released. Electromagnetic armor operating at normal levels. Weapon safety mechanism released. All systems normal. Commencing launch. The outer aptitude test will begin soon. This is a live fire exercise, but you have nothing to worry about. Hardly anyone fails this test. 2 veteran mercenaries will serve as observers during the test.
This is Reaper of the Western Seven. I'll be joining you as an observer.
And I'm Queen of Panzercrown. Charmed, I'm sure.
Observers for the aptitude test are selected at random from a pool of qualified mercenaries. They're here to make sure the test is conducted fairly, and to intervene if your life is threatened.
What Four said, if things get dicey, just ask us for help. That said, don't expect to pass if you nearly die out here.
For Oval, and the world as a whole, Outers like yourself are among our most valuable resources. However, if the cost of your arsenal repairs consistently exceeds the profit you generate, your value may be reassessed.
We get it. Let's get this over with already. Like Four said, hardly anyone fails this test.
If you're not sure what to do, prioritize your survival. Just trust your instincts and you'll pass with flying colors.
We will now begin the aptitude test. Please direct your attention to your radar. The aptitude test will begin once you cross the blue boundary. Move out and proceed to the designated coordinates as instructed.
God damn it. Yes, so first of all, yes, that was indeed Handler Walters VA. Uh, yeah, so quickly, Tetraminos, I believe, are ground targets. Chevrons are aerial targets. Of really importance to us is anytime we see arsenal wreckage on the ground, which is a chevron with a exclamation point, we want that immediately because we need to make sure we loot everything. And also ammo, residual femto, recovery tanks, femto zones. Good stuff. Right, we've got our flight controls. Moving around, boost gauge, all that kind of stuff. So first of all, I have to go in and adjust the buttons to preset 3. And then I'm kind of curious to know... I'm kind of in front of the... I'm in front of the mini-map, aren't I? Could I live, like, anywhere else? Not really. Oh well, I need to see the mini-map, you don't. Right, and we can adjust our HUD. It doesn't look like we can move stuff around. We can just turn it on or off, which is kind of annoying. There was something I was kind of curious about, and that's subtitle display. I'm gonna put text speed on fast, but it looks like we can't auto progress because all of the dialogue, I believe, is voiced, but it seems like we have to manually press the button to advance it, which is annoying. Anyway. Preset 3 puts our jump/fly button, fly higher button on the left bumper, which I just find to be better. And then you descend by pushing down the left stick. So you'll notice immediately
Consult your radar and proceed to the designated coordinates as instructed.
I'm explaining something. So in Daemon X Machina, we can just kind of fly around as much as we like. This doesn't consume the boost gauge. But then if we start boosting, we go really fast, but it starts to drain the boost gauge. Thus the name. Everything else will come naturally, but yeah, that's going to be the biggest departures. We just get to fly around. We can also just go on the ground if we want. Right. Aim and shoot, lock on. Red cursor indicates primary attack target, blue target means you've locked onto the target. Shoulders and auxiliary weapons, which we don't have. And then we can, this is how we just swap between our weapons. We can also eject weapons as well if we don't need them anymore.
You have arrived at the designated coordinates. The aptitude test will now begin. The next phase will begin shortly. Initiating mock battle sequence. Destroy all enemy AIs. The vital points gauge will deplete as you receive damage from enemies. This gauge represents your arsenal's durability. Should it fall to 0, the test will end. To lock onto an enemy, align the sights in the center of your monitor over the target. Once locked on, you may fire. Your arsenal's OS will correct for any minor lapses in firearm accuracy. Use your boost ability to avoid enemy fire, and to get within range to return fire.
Right. These blue trucks on the ground are very important because they hold healing juice. If we break one, a little dome appears, and we can use that to heal up. But I literally just replayed this mission today to make sure the game was working properly. So an interesting thing about decals in this game is we find decals in the world. And we can just scan them, and now we get to use them on our mech anytime we want. Does their handling change when you eject weapons? It should. I don't remember 100%, but like the more weapons that you put on your mech, the heavier it gets, so I would hope the answer is yes. But I've never confirmed it enough to tell you one way or the other.
Designated enemy AIs have been detected by your radar. Destroy them at once.
Good work. Get some rest before you tackle your next assignment.
You should get your test results right away. See you around on the battlefield.
aptitude test complete. You have passed. Congratulations. Your Arsenal link key has been received. You are hereby recognized by Orbital and the consortiums as a registered mercenary. From now on, you will help us work toward world peace by completing assigned missions. Thank you for your service.
So one thing that's really, really unique about this game is that you can just get out of your mech. And we will get things that we can do with this later on, like upgrades that let us like repair our mech and stuff. And we can also technically steal other mechs, but as a mechanic, this really isn't used very often, and you don't really typically want to be outside your mech if you can help it. We got a weapon for doing the goal, we got the scanned graffiti, and also a title. Hop out and repair before going back in. Yeah, like that's essentially one of the things that we can do, and it's very handy.
7, 8, 9.
Okay. Which is one thing I noticed that they're changing in the sequel is most of the game you explore via like power armor. And then as like a kind of special you get to bring in your mech, which is interesting. It's definitely a mix-up on the way that it used to work. So I'm excited to see what they do with the sequel, because I kind of honestly didn't expect them to get one. Right, we got a new decal. Nice spade emblem there. Oh, right. The AT rifles. AT means auto target, I believe. This will just start firing at anything that it has a lock on, which is kind of neat. But also, sometimes it's not what you want. But we don't really have much else right now, so we'll go ahead and use that. Oh, this game gets very edgy, Ocean, don't you worry. I will say, just because I heard it 3 million times, this hangar theme here is burned into my brain. I like it a lot. Alright, we've officially saved our progress. Let's look at a message. Alright, so we'll start with 4. Welcome to the Reclaimers. The purpose of the Orbital Organization is to respond to crises that arrive within the barrier that encircles Oval. This is accomplished through mission requests that are issued by each consortium nation. We provide support to all Reclaimers to the best of our ability, such that they have whatever is required to complete a mission. As a member of Orbital, we expect you to adhere to our rules and regulations from this point forward. Serious violations will be addressed accordingly. Consider this your first and only warning. We do not directly involve ourselves in the affairs of mercenaries and their consortium clients. However, if we determine that emissions would be disadvantageous to Orbital's interests, we will intervene as we deem necessary. That being said, we do not take sides in any conflicts that may arise between the parties involved in a mission. And so, without further ado, we welcome you to Orbital. We expect great things from you. Sky Union. Welcome to Oval. You must be Soroka, the newest Reclaimer. It has been several months since we've had someone pass the aptitude test. Here at Sky Union, our guiding principle is, all are connected beneath the sky. We believe Oval's resources belong to humanity as a whole. We hope to eliminate the AIs and bring peace to the world. We look forward to seeing you in action as you fight for us. No, for all of humanity. Horizon. Welcome to the new world. We are Horizon, to all corners of the Earth. As a resident of Earth yourself, you are no doubt sympathetic to this ideal. Now more than ever in these trying times, we must uphold the legacy of our founding fathers who conquered this world and continue to press onward. Oval's resources are necessary to restore the world. We want you to devote yourself to the world from this day forward, in sickness and in health, until you are separated by death. We would expect nothing less. Hello, Molly. Zen. Greetings, Soroka. We are Zen. If you're not familiar with the concept of Zen, it refers to a life of hardships, but it also represents everything that is. It is at once part and sum, fragment and whole. As our philosophy is the peak of technology, we provide reclaimers with the latest weapons and arsenal tech. There are those in this world who claim that we would sell our souls for science. Nevertheless, we will support you with our latest technological advancements. The challenges that await you are not unlike those faced by your predecessors. We look forward to witnessing all that you accomplish. As far as I know, the three consortiums just really don't like are not like nearly as ubiquitous as they are in like Armored Core. Like a lot of these weapons don't even say who manufactures them, unless it's put in like the code or something. But no. So don't worry about the consortiums too much. I don't think we need to really worry about them. Oh, oopsie. Ugh. Offer mission. Rank E, sweep the city. Immortals have invaded Grace City within Sky Union's territory. Team up with other reclaimers to eliminate them. Goal, eliminate the enemy AIs, and a mystery side goal.
Mission briefing. This mission is a request from Sky Union. The details are as follows. Hostile AI forces have invaded Sky Union's territory within the Ovalink. Each assigned mercenary must quickly clear out the enemies within the designated area. We have also confirmed that the invading enemy force consists of these seized AI. For this mission, the area has been divided among all participating reclaimers. You will be accompanying Bulletworks. Briefing over.
Here we go.
Hey, rookie. If you got any questions, hit me up. I'd be happy to show you the ropes.
So you're a vet now, Johnny.
See what I gotta put up with? Come on, Corporal. When are you gonna stop treating me like a newbie?
4. Send us the mission data.
Uploading. That should be everything. Consult this data for detailed information about the mission area. Continue your approach. The mission will begin soon.
Catch you later, rookie.
Right. We can grab some objects and enemies, and we can just kind of smash stuff around.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Electronic devices will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Hey, rookie. Looks like you made it to the battlefield in one piece. Welcome to the Oval Link. Exciting, isn't it?
This is hell, Johnny. Encased in a 2,000-kilometer wide barrier. Focus.
Come on, man. What do you keep busting my chops for? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Johnny G. I'm with Bulletworks. And that lovely ray of sunshine is the Corporal. He's with Bulletworks, too.
Please remember to use my call sign. Falcon.
My call sign is my real name. Man, I wish I had a cool-sounding call sign like Falcon.
A call sign is just a word to help us ID each other.
If you say so, Corporal. Anyway, Bulletworks has been placed in charge of this area. The other areas are being handled by other reclaimer squads.
Choose your partners wisely. In this line of work, The wrong choice can get you killed.
Corporal's right. You'll definitely want to steer clear of the shadier mercs. Just keep tabs on the mercenary rumor, and you'll learn fast who's hot and who's not. Anyway, back on top. Sky Union managed to hold this area for a long time. But every now and then, AI invaders will show up knocking at the door, trying to get in. And when that happens, we get called in to clean house.
Pest control, more or less.
Pretty much. You probably already know about the Immortals, but just in case. They're responsible for corrupting all these AI that we've been sent to destroy. But our arsenals are more than a match for them. These AI might as well be fish in a barrel.
Immortals must be destroyed on sight. We'll get a bonus for each one we take out. Stay within the mission area. Or will alert you if others stray.
Just leave it to me.
Also, sometimes on the battlefield,
Mission complete.
Whoops.
Execute automatic return sequence. Return according to instructions.
over already, huh? Looks like the rookie's still in one piece too. Time to head home and...
Wait, Johnny. I don't like how this smells. Something's coming.
You and your nose.
Access granted. Sky Union's radar station has confirmed the appearance of immortals in your vicinity. Transmitting target data.
What am I even looking at? Sizes. Keegan class? Oh man. You sure we're not in over our heads here?
Mission update. Sky Union has notified us of a change to this mission. You are to stop these immortals from advancing further into Sky Union's territory.
What? You've got to be kidding me! What's the call, Corporal?
We're right where we need you.
Should have known you'd say something like that. Fine. I guess we're doing this.
There are no whiners in bulletproofs. Besides, your BT plan was...
I really hope you're right about that.
He was gonna tell us about, like, we can find decals in the world, but don't worry, Johnny Chi, I already did that.
Fierce gale is approaching.
Fierce Gale? What are you talking about? Still alive, huh? You've gotten stronger, it seems. Corporal! Johnny G! Get out of the way! Major! Lieutenant! Falcon, Johnny G. We'll take it from here. Follow my lead. I won't always have your back, you know. Keegan class, huh? I know you want to kill him, but you need to remember. Besides, we both know I'm the superior pilot. Just focus on defeating these for now. Fine, but someday you'll be next. That's the spirit.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Activate your Garfield Fizz. How dare you? I can't believe you've done this to me. Also, apropos of nothing, Falcon is a cool call sign. Can I have the wide mech since you're done with it? Sure. It may not actually have... I don't remember if these actually have cockpits, so, I mean, it might just be a big paperweight.
I see we have a new face with us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Crimson Lord, second in command at Bulletworks. And this is... Diablo. You did well out there. I'll be sure to keep you in mind.
What an ordeal. I just wanted to score some quick credits. Good thing those two swooped in to save us.
We're still alive. That's all that matters.
You really gotta work on your praise, Corporal.
Until next time.
I will provide all necessary information for completing future missions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Immortals are a new form of life, that much is certain. After the moon fell, an unknown phenomenon caused some AIs to regard humanity as a threat that must be annihilated. These immortals have their own unique language, as well as individual personalities. They can also corrupt other AIs and human weapon systems, assimilating them into their ranks to bolster their forces. Working alongside the consortiums, our goal at Orbital is to control all areas in the Oval-Link. Missions to eliminate immortals are assigned to mercenaries like you to achieve that goal. Your individual ability has the greatest impact on your arsenal's power, but new weapons and equipment are just as important. You can also have experimental weaponry loaned to you by building your reputation with specific consortiums. Building your service record through repeated battles is the fastest way to becoming as strong as Crimson Lord and Diablo. Your reward payout is higher than usual this time because your mission objective was updated from its original listing. There is precedent for requesting higher payouts, but I do not recommend it, as it can leave an unfavorable impression with the client.
All right. Let's check out the lab. Right, so this is also a really interesting part. So we can just get cyberware, like functionally cyberware, that both increases our abilities on foot as well as just increasing our arsenal stuff. Getting the cyberware will make us look different. And I think that that's a really cool idea that they don't really address very much. And I also really wish that a lot more of the veteran pilots had like a ton of cyberware. I think it's a really missed opportunity not to have more of the cast just decked out in cyberware. But we have a skill tree, so we can choose one at each individual thing. Right. So there's a couple things we need to absolutely make sure that we get, because I think they're just the best. So we need to make sure that we get Blink, because Blink just lets us teleport. Using it is a bit awkward because you double tap a movement in the same direction, and so I end up blinking a lot. But very handy, very good. The other one that we need to make sure that we get... Where does it live? Is it a head thing? Oh, also we can blow ourselves up. I'm guessing that's intended for like multiplayer stuff because I don't know what you would do. Oh, there we go. Repair. That is going to let us repair stuff. Unfortunately, the two things that we use to get there kind of suck. Outer HP and traps. We'll probably take outer HP. Grenade managing gorilla pictures, skittering out through suit like a mad bomber. That would be pretty fun, but not really. Let's get increased mobility. An injection of various enhancement agents to improve the outer's physical ability. Yum yum. Stamina usage or boost speed. What is this? Improvements to the outer synchronization ports to increase the arsenal speed and agility. We don't have enough for this next one. But that next one will drastically alter our body, because we're essentially cutting our legs off. We got a new decal. This one's pretty neat. Let's maybe put this on an arm. Nice. Looking good, buddy. We didn't get any new weapons, and we don't have the ability to make any yet, so... Can't really do much. Can you branch left after upgrading right? No. It's always left to right. One thing I should probably do, not that really comes up much, is how to use our things. Okay, so Y is traps. Is X grenades? Yup. And then, like, traps are used to disable arsenals and stuff, but I'm not sure that we can get... Are there arsenals around on this testing ground? I have to assume there are, somewhere. There's a couple. Alright, let's see if we can get this one to follow us over here. Oh, we did get stunned. Okay. I'm not actually sure how to hijack mechs after stunning them, or whether that's possible, but I'll have to look that up later, after stream. Alright, out on to the next offer mission. Desert Extermination. With the appearance of colossal immortals, Sky Union has decided to reinvestigate the neutral zone. You'll be provided prototype weapons for this mission.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. In response to the appearance of Gigant-class immortals during the previous mission, Sky Union has deemed it necessary to investigate neutral areas to prevent future immortal invasions. I've uploaded a map of the mission area. The area you'll be investigating shares a border with Sky Union's territory. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Gigant-class immortals. So named after the mythological race. Colossal beings, born from the blood that fell when the primordial god Uranus was castrated. One could say that in this gigantomachy of our time, we are like unto Zeus, brandishing his mighty thunderbolt.
Real wordsmith, this guy. Say, I heard you were the first to face off against one of these. What was it like?
Ah, excellent. We don't need to restrain ourselves against powerful foes, but bring to bear the full force of our absolute justice.
Well, yeah, but we still need to investigate. Better than being completely in the dark, that's for sure.
In any event, it is essential that every last immortal be driven out. They are a blight, to be purged by humanity.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Oh, you're that straight shooter from Innocence. Have you been here the whole time?
I have. I'm actually responsible for gathering information for our team.
Please ask your question.
Yes, right. The information we have on those Gigant-class immortals indicates that conventional weapons are ineffective. So what do we do if we encounter one?
In the previous encounter, the area's wide-range radar and communications tower were destroyed. We gathered what little information we could from the battle data of the Arsenal combatants. Beyond that, we know little else. Since Bullet Works was responsible for their destruction in the last encounter, it is highly unlikely that a similar type of immortal could be hiding nearby.
Highly unlikely, but not impossible either.
Precisely, which is why Sky Union is loaning special weapons to those who accept this mission.
Damn it, oh shit. Good job on that one.
Testing those weapons is a secondary purpose of the mission.
Ah, a secondary purpose. I see.
So there's a chance these untested weapons might work. But they're just loaning them to us? Yeah, I'm gonna need more incentive than that, especially when there's a chance these weapons are total duds. What, we just gotta assume all the risk and that's that? They can't sweeten the deal at all? Come on, work with me here.
I'll see what I can do. One moment, please.
Holding out for a greater reward. You disappoint me, hero. Your older brother would never engage in such unbecoming conduct.
Okay, I admit it. Eva's more of a hero than I am. He's all about getting up close and using his own power to take down enemies. But me? Well, if someone's gonna give me a powerful new weapon to play with, I am not gonna say no to that.
Impressive. Yes. As mercenaries, we answer to a higher calling. One that demands we destroy the immortals by any and all means at our disposal. Such is our burden as agents of justice.
I imagine being rich enough to afford a made-to-order arsenal helps to ease that burden, though. My siblings and I, we have to work hard so we can afford to eat. It'd really help if you sat this one out, Savior. What do you say?
I wish you good luck. If you fight as a stalwart agent of justice, I will not need to enter the fray. That, in turn, would entitle you to my share of the reward.
Deal. I'll do my part.
I have completed negotiations with Sky Union. They are willing to extend the loan period indefinitely if you agree to provide them with all future battle data.
Well, in that case, I accept this mission. What about you, Prince?
When duty beckons, ours is not to refuse.
Innocence will also accept.
Alright, off we go.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is uneven, but short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Move out. Don't let them swarm you. They're weak one-on-one, but in a group, they're a real pain to deal with.
Rookie, try using those missiles of yours. The displayed number is your locked-on targets. Fire more missiles with each target you acquire.
This is what we do.
Right. Shoulder weapons, lock onto stuff, fire them.
Oh, so you're the little rookie I've been hearing about. You look more broken in than I expected. Name's Daemon, the Steel Knights. What's up?
Oh, knock it off. I met the rookie at the briefing. Vincent's notes are off handling another area. Don't worry, rookie. I'm sure you'll team up with them eventually.
Prince? That school savior's still alive? One of these days, I really need to knock him off that high horse of his.
If you did, I doubt he'd notice. He barely remembers we even exist.
Truth. Oh, whoops. We gotta make sure to keep the rookie here in the loop. Now, we mercenaries usually form groups to do this work. Collectively, we're known as reclaimers. As a group, it's easier to take on bigger missions and negotiate for whatever supplies will. If you don't want to die, surrounding yourself with allies is the way to go.
You teamed up with Bullet Works before, yeah? Among Reclaimers, they're one of the larger groups. All former military types. Experts in the art of war.
We're talking the best of the best of the best among Reclaimers. No question.
And that Prince guy? He actually leads a group of Reclaimers called the Five Hells. Their crew is something else, that's for sure.
They're nobles, basically. They got the credits and clout to put average Joes like us to work for them.
That's one way of putting it. Still, even nobles have duties they can't shirk by paying off the masses.
Well, whatever. We're all mercenaries in the Opal Link. And, as much as I hate to admit it, that guy's a good mercenary. Damn good, even.
I bet you'd give him a run for his money in a fight.
You're no slouch either. Don't forget why we're the Steel Knights.
Obviously.
Me and my little bro...
God damn it!
Sufficient weapon data
Hi,
collected.
Crow.
Mission accomplishment recognized. Executing automatic return sequence. Return according to instructions.
Guess we didn't find any big boys. Talk about a tease.
But hey, at least we get to use these weapons all we want. I'd say that counts for something.
I guess. Later, rookie. Don't go dying now.
We'll never know what he and his brother do. Right, and also you may have noticed that now we're getting missile drops, and not just assault rifle drops. The ammo that drops depends on what weapons you haven't equipped, so that's handy. Red trucks will explode. We can also throw the blue trucks if we want to throw the healing juice somewhere else, like to a teammate or something. But you can just also just shoot it. Alright, we have a new missile launcher, which automatically got put on our... what's it called? On our arsenal. Not bad. New decal. That's pretty cool. Angry turtle. So we can also get patterns. Unfortunately, patterns become preset with colors, so yeah, we can't change the colors on that. So if you want woodland camo, that's all you get, and it can't adjust it. You can't just apply it to certain parts either, which is unfortunate. Got ourselves a shoulder weapon. Don't need to worry too much about it. We saw how it works. Alright. On to the next offer mission. Border Investigation, Silver Wing. Zen has decided to investigate the region adjacent to Sky Union territory. Due to the investigative nature of this mission, bringing weapons is not authorized.
Mission briefing. If you have any questions, you can access me at any time to review the contents of this briefing. Briefing will now commence. This is a private mission from Zen. Whether you accept or refuse this mission, please be advised that severe penalties will be imposed if its contents are disclosed to others. Your objective is to investigate the border of Sky Union's territory and eliminate enemy AIs in the area. Additionally, Sky Union's territory may be included in the combat zone. As a precautionary measure to prevent a worst-case scenario, you are prohibited from bringing weapons on this mission. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Whoa! Easy there, Baldy. You're gonna break the briefing terminal.
Baldy! A big, bad, gargantuan gargantua twerp! I don't need no details! Let me get to wrecking already!
Bet you weren't expecting that, huh, rookie? Anyway, I'm Chill from Innocence. Nice to meet ya. And this loudmouth is with the Western Seven. His name is Big Bald... Hey, what was your name again?
Big bad gargantua! Quit saying I'm bald! I'm only 24! I just shaved my head is all!
Really? That looks a choice.
You wanna die, twerp? Ah!
This is a private mission to investigate the border of another consortium's territory. Seems sketchy, don't you think? We can't leave any trace of our presence either. That means we gotta procure weapons on site.
Big deal! I'm just gonna wreck everything I see! Even you two! Stay out of my way or I'll wreck you up!
The Western Seven are all like him, pretty much. Anyway, see you out there, rookie.
Yeah. Also, that man is like the oldest looking 24 I think I've ever seen.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is high. Long-range radar is not available, but short-range radar is not affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
So no matter what we do, they can't see us from there.
That is correct. Procure weapons for yourselves before you arrive at the designated area. Begin the mission.
I do what I want! You two can kick rocks for all I care!
And off he goes. Well, rookie, I guess we better get started. I know we got dispatched empty-handed, but all arsenals have universal weapon specs. Meaning, if an enemy's using a weapon, we can use it too. You can either pick them off destroyed enemies or grab whatever weapons you find laying around.
Scan complete. Displaying available weapons on your console.
See? Thor's got our backs. Just pick up a weapon and she'll handle the calibration and configuration and whatnot.
Right. So like I said earlier, you get to choose anytime you come across a destroyed arsenal, you get to choose one thing to salvage. Usually there's like a rarity, so I usually just end up getting whatever's rarest. And then, yes, so up at the top, we have all of our different arm, leg, head, etc. parts, and we can replace them if they are damaged automatically. So let's go ahead. Oops, wrong. We don't need to get out of the mech. There we go, assault rifle.
Just like that. Now that you're armed, let's get to work. We got money.
Enemy reinforcements detected. Defeat them to complete the mission.
I want a new arm. The problem I have with, well, really the problem I have with the writing in Daemon X Machina is just that all the characters are so fucking one note.
good for ourselves?
I ain't even had my fill!
Still, all the secrecy surrounding this. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Nah, it's fine. We survived and that's all that matters. Let's go home, Ricky.
Right, so we'll explain this a little bit more later, but you'll see that like we can activate these red particles to show up. Don't worry about it. It's a mechanic that is pretty important, but one that I just kind of keep forgetting to use an awful lot. Oops. Oh. Nice. But this one, for example, lets us go faster. Nice. Look at all that equipment. All right. There's our mech. And there's our play record. So we can see how much we've collected, how much we've got our modifications done. Our win rate, and our loadout. And of course, if we had other people in the lobby, we could do the same for them. I think if I want to... Yeah, there we go, profile settings. We've got our new profiles here. I can't sort these by... Can't sort these by which ones we've obtained, but whatever. Oh, and then our emblems is just which ones we've obtained. And I can't go quickly down this page. How cringe. Angry Turtle as an emblem? It's pretty good. Yeah. All right, we got stuff. We have new heads. So, one thing, so instead of energy, because we don't have generators, what we have instead is memory. Which I think is provided, oh, it's provided by a processor. No, it isn't. It's provided by our body. So usually more expensive parts require more memory. Better parts require more memory. So that's something we have to keep in mind. Less knockdown resistance, less burn resistance, a little bit heavier. Does that mean our speed goes down? It actually goes better, probably because we get a bit more boost. Yeah, sure, we'll switch over to Legion. Let's see, durability, so we lose burn resistance, stun resistance, and wait. Yeah, sure, we'll go with this though. Weapons! We've got new stuff. We have an SMG. I like using SMGs, but I usually like using them in pairs. So I think for now, what we'll do is we'll just swap away from auto-target to just a regular assault rifle. We could carry an additional weapon, but at this point, I don't really think there's much of a reason to. I'll wait until we start getting some more specialized weapons. On to the next offer mission. Destroy the production facilities. Immortals have corrupted production facilities belonging to Zen. Destroy the facilities before the corruption spreads any further.
Mission briefing. If you have any questions, you can access me at any time to review the contents of this briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. Corrupted AIs have been confirmed at production facilities in Zen's territory within the Oval Link. Your objective is to destroy these facilities. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
What are you sulking about?
I just wish everyone would die.
Well, I just love breaking stuff. I am so excited! Destroying facilities sounds way more fun than fighting little baby bots.
I bet Zen's none too happy about immortals corrupting facilities in their own territory. Still, it's not like the built-in artificial intelligence and their drones can do anything to stop it from happening.
Abyss and I will break you if your feeble old man brain gets corrupted.
Won't be necessary. After all, immortals can't corrupt human minds. That's why outers like us make perfect mercs. Know what I mean?
Nope, not at all.
Maybe you would be better off dead. We certainly are.
Better off dead, huh? Just don't bust up my cybernetic legs then. They're a custom job. One of a kind. Very expensive.
Okay, I guess I lied. He has cybernetic legs, but I didn't see them.
So you're the rookie everyone's talking up. Johnny already filled me in. I'm with Bullet Works. Just call me Painkiller. And these two are...
Heaven of the Five Hells.
Abyss.
Hi, Mal. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Hope you're doing well.
You heard of the Five Hells? Their leader is this real high society type proclaimer named Savior. These young ladies are his little sisters. If that worries you, I get it. Believe me, I do.
Was playing Labyrinth of Refrains, I didn't realize you went live. No worries. Is Soroka leveling up at all? I saw the one status screen and I'm like, Soroka, you're like 4 levels below everyone else. Get it together, girl.
But I promise you, they're talented outers.
We're way stronger than you, old man.
She's not joking. Battlefield partners can be a crapshoot, but these two are trustworthy mercs. Anyway, I gotta get my arsenal ready. See you out there.
Ciao!
Kill you later.
Scanning battlefield.
Soroka's gonna be behind forever because she got made late. Also had her in a backline slot that got less experience. She's on the bench giving directions. Oh, good. I'm a backseater. That's what I'm good at.
Femtoparticle density in this area is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Good to see you again. I'm counting on you.
Abyss had something else to take care of. So, what are we playing today?
Destroy the facilities corrupted by the immortals.
That's it!
Non-stop production of corrupted AIs in consortium territory. This could be bad PR, Mercy.
So, what am I allowed to break?
You can go off the chain. Do you remember what Savior said?
Huh?
No, I don't. God damn it, why do I keep doing this? I like the game well enough as a pre-Armored Core 6 game, but then the sequel's coming out in September, so I wanted to play through it again. Because I thought it had some neat ideas. And also some really one-note characters.
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
There we go. keeping my eye out for scannable graffiti, but I don't think there's any on this map. It's like always on buildings. And I don't think these immortal buildings count as buildings that can have graffiti on them.
Mission complete. The facilities are no longer operational. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
We're done already? But I want to break more stuff.
We gotta head back so you can tell Savior what a good job you did.
That's right. Do you think my Lord Brother will praise me?
I'm sure he will. Speaking of which, good job, rookie.
Yippee! Big ass crash ship in the distance. Yay, we got our first melee weapon. That's very handy. Unlike AC6, they can go in either hand. You can also dual wield them if you really want. Also, we get ice cream! So functionally it works like Monster Hunter.
Yep, this
That can't be good.
It works like Monster Hunter ice cream. We can just eat it before a battle and get bonuses. Haha, Bull 01 Buster Doom, this is good phonics. Can I have the big scratch chip since you're done with it? Yeah, sure. So a lot of these things are really marginal, but mint chocolate's really good, and it's 1% landing. So whatever, sure. Alright, let's get to body modification. Yeah, we want landing. Reduces landing recovery time when landing an arsenal. The outer's legs are mechanized, increasing the accuracy of the arsenal's attitude control system. Let's go ahead and get some robot legs. So this is a part that I find really interesting, is that getting these kind of upgrades for your character requires you to cyberneticize yourself. And it's very visible. The only thing I really wish you could do is just adjust the color of the cybernetics, and I don't think it's possible to do that. Oh, I lied. It is. What color do we want? These things. Hi, Chromu. I feel like I kind of just want them to match the general color of my plug suit. Maybe gray. I feel like I'm okay with them being gray. And then like white inner bits, sure. Where is this modifying on the... It's kind of hard to tell, but... Oh, it costs more credits to get a custom color. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Red. We don't do red around here. Reload speed, grenade stock, melee weapons, blade. Oh, we can get a blade. Which is cool, but... that or increased melee range. Alright, let's get some injections. And then reload speed. Improvements to the outer synchronization. And melee range. The outer's arm is mechanized, improving their... Oh, we can't afford it. We are out of money. That's okay. Message. Reclaimer groups. Most reclaimers prefer to work alone, serving out their mercenary careers as they see fit. But some reclaimers who have earned a reputation for themselves go on to establish their own mercenary groups. These groups tend to be very particular about who they allow to join them. And even if a mercenary meets their strict requirements, they can still decline their entry. Some groups are so exclusive that they don't even allow new members to join them. At any rate, you should probably focus on completing missions and proving your worth as a mercenary. I have high hopes for you. Move a shop. We can buy equipment. We don't have any money. We can sell extras. We could sell, like our extra rifles or our auto rifles. Sure. Oh, new decal. I don't remember what it was looked like. Oh, it's the immortal thing. About 130. Oh, it's gotta move though. Nice. Right. We've got a new weapon. So we'll go ahead and put it on... I'll put it on the left. There we go. Now we've got a spare sword. Fool for navy blue and phthalo green, but I'm branching out. That's good. It's good to branch out, but it can never be red. Right, free missions. We can do free missions as much as we like. Nothing too much about these. These are just... Eliminate the corrupted AIs. Corrupt AIs have invaded the neutral zone under orbital supervision. Eliminate enough of them to thin out their ranks and impede their innovation. And then we have side goals. Deliver the final blow to 25 enemy AIs and also 40.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
Ocean Soroka is the one exception.
This mission is a request from Orbital. A group of corrupted AIs have invaded the neutral zone under Orbital supervision. Work with the other reclaimers to defeat the invaders. You do not need to defeat all the AIs for this mission. The objective is only to defeat a certain number of them and slow their invasion. This mission will be closed when the maximum number of participants have joined. If you wish to participate, please apply immediately. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Exactly. So with this one, we're not allowed to bring active members, so we are basically competing against other people, other NPCs to get the most kills. So we gotta be fast.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Eliminate as many AIs as you can within the mission area, but no fewer than the minimum required. Your reward will be determined by the total number of AIs you eliminate.
There should also be graffiti here for us somewhere, but we can maybe look for that after the mission's over. Oh, because this is a reused map, there only may be the one decal. Where's the enemies, though? Also, apologies, you're going to be hearing the area alert sound a lot. Oh, they're there. Because this game was originally made for the Switch, some of the maps are not very big. So... Whee! I don't know how I took damage there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what happened. That is the first time I think I've ever just failed that mission. Because I got my arsenal destroyed.
Scanning battlefield.
Well, that's embarrassing. Let's not do that again.
Short-range radar will not be affected. Eliminate as many AIs as you can within the mission area, but no fewer than the minimum required. Your reward will be determined by the total number of AIs you eliminate.
Unless I was just outside the area and just started taking damage, which is possible. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever tried to go outside the area, so I didn't actually know that that's just... You step outside the red zone, you fucking die. 4 just detonates the bomb in your neck, I guess.
Short-range radar will not be affected. Eliminate as many AIs as you can within the mission area, but no fewer than the minimum required. Your reward will be determined by the total number of AIs you eliminate.
Just kind of waiting for these guys to actually get into the mission area. So I'll look a little bit for graffiti while I do that. Oh, is that something? Nope. And in case you're wondering, no, big physical signs like that don't count as decals we can use. It has to be essentially like painted onto a building. Well, Nothing's spawning, so I might as well take this opportunity to reload. Alright, there we go. Standard issue pilot collar goes off. What? Did they upgrade it from just shocking me to blowing my head off? Why does my mech instantly get destroyed when my collar goes off? That's not fucking fair. Damn. They figured it out. There we go. Sword. Maybe I was just getting shot by a another arsenal that I didn't see. Whoops! No, 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 no. Sure. There we go.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
We don't have to destroy these, but I mean, we're here, so, you know, might as well. Right, let's take a quick moment to look around for some decals. I don't think there's going to be any. There we go. We can be called the machine gun newbie. We won't, but we could. Right, we have some new equipment in an auxiliary system, which is a down booster. So essentially, if we push down on this, it will like send us down really quickly, which is pretty handy, honestly. Oh, we've got assault rifles that have mod slots on them, which, sure. Why not? I don't think mod slots make that much of a difference right now, since we don't have any mods to put in them, but yeah, hold on to it for now. Oh yeah, we have a new head. Long-range combat. Less sight size, quicker lock-on time, and a better lock-on range. But worse firing support, so I don't know. I don't think we want it. Probably see what it at least looks like. Not bad at all. A lot of the designs, I don't know if all of them were, but a lot of the designs were initially conceptualized by Shoji Kawamori, who was the designer on a lot of the Armored Core games. A new decal, which is Bonds. Right. Let's do the other free mission. Stop the invading immortals. Corrupted AIs have begun to invade Sky Union's territory. Eliminate them before they can invade and attack urban districts.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. A group of corrupted AIs have invaded Sky Union's territory. An operation has been prepared to destroy them at the ruins of Aquafort before they reach the city. This mission is an invitation to join the operation. During the mission, it is possible to collapse the decks along the AI's invasion path to destroy them. Destroy the decks and eliminate the remaining AIs. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Alright, off we go.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Begin the mission. Detecting invading AI force. You can eliminate greater numbers of AI invaders by destroying the decks. If done properly, this will allow you to conserve ammo while you fight.
Alright, let's go bust up a tank. A healing tank. There. That should be more than enough for us to take out the rest of these guys. Should also probably swap back to my gun. Alright, we gotta loot. Let's get some new legs. I don't typically bother bringing handguns, mostly because I tend to stick with lighter weight weapons. If you use heavier weapons and you want like a little backup, that's usually what handguns would be suited for. Just kind of dashing around, looking to see if there's any graffiti. I don't have like a guide for it or anything up, so I just gotta looking. If we find it, we find it. If we don't, we don't. And for clearing side goals, we usually get decals or emblems. In this case, we got the decal for sushi. Great. Sure. You know what? Whatever. Let's put sushi and katakana on our head. Who even cares anymore? Long range combat, not really my thing. I will take Legion legs though. Alright, onto the offer mission. Reclaim the Desert City. From Zen. Immortals have invaded the old city of Astrum Arc, which serves as a control point for Zen. Team up with the other Reclaimers to eliminate them.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. Enemy AI forces have invaded Zen's territory within the Oval Link. Your mission is to destroy all enemy AIs in the area. This area borders Sky Union's territory, and Sky Union appears to be responding to enemy AIs on their side. Be advised that Sky Union may decide to intervene in this mission. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Is it just me, or does the reward for this mission seem higher than normal?
Seems a little fishy.
I get where you're coming from, Zoa. But maybe we shouldn't overthink this too much.
I know eliminating immortals and enemy AIs will make the world safer, but a reward that high seems like a big red flag.
I just want more battles under my belt. Besides, Chill, aren't you and your siblings in a tough spot right now? Financially, I mean. I heard Rigid got busted up pretty bad the other day.
I swear, you Immortal Innocence kids just refuse to die. No, though not for lack of trying.
Yeah, well, I don't get how mission rewards and arsenal repair costs are balanced out. I thought being a mercenary meant we'd earn enough not to be broke all the time.
Well, your crew is bigger than most. Mine's just me and my brother. Keeps things nice and simple.
Don't let any of this nervous talk get to you, rookie. Unless something goes horribly wrong, this mission should be a cinch.
What he said. Anyway, I gotta go.
I don't know. I don't know about this, but there's no way I can turn down this mission. Still, be careful out there, rookie.
Unless something goes horribly wrong. That would never happen. It's gonna be an easy mission.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Us two again, eh, rookie? I'm not really feeling this mission, actually, so you take the lead.
Wussing out on me, Johnny? How you gonna call yourself a man when you're too scared to fire a shot?
Jeez, Drake. Cut me a little slack, will ya? I'm just being cautious is all.
I've been on enough battlefields to know this one is a joke. Besides, BG knows you've got what it takes.
He does? But my call sign is still my real name. I feel like he hasn't given me a real call sign because he expects...
God damn it!
Where the hell are all these AIs coming from? We haven't even put a dent in them.
Nice hair, Drake. Big fan of that hair.
Processing. New units have emerged from the territorial boundary.
New units? We talking AIs or immortals?
ID signals confirmed. Neither.
Neither? What does that mean? Arsenals! Hey! Are you guys reinforcements?
Get back, Johnny! They're coming in too hot!
Amateur move. Always keep a stone-cold poker face before you pick up a face-down card.
The Western Seven. Why did you attack Johnny?
Because my console has you three flagged as enemies. Unless that's an error.
Look out for the other one!
Brother, let me get in on the fun too!
Only 2 cards remain in this hand. One of those cards is the Bulletworks filly, but the other is still face down. Red, are you man enough to pick up that last card?
You bet! Just say the word and I'm on it!
It's those psycho twins from the Western 7. Johnny, you okay? If you can move, get out of here!
Processing. Enemy AIs are gathering. Continue the mission.
I'm not leaving you or the rookie behind. As long as my arsenal can still move, I'm gonna fight!
Impressive, boy. Now that I know you can take a hit, I don't need to hold back.
Excuse me?
It's always exciting whenever a new player joins the table. This is going to be a fun game.
We can't leave till we've dealt with the AIs. But these lunatics aren't gonna make it easy. Rookie, Johnny, follow me!
If we're playing tag now, then I'll just kill you all one at a time. Gotcha!
Damn! They were trying to cut us off from the rookie the whole time! 4, do something!
Assessing potential countermeasures.
Too little, too late. I thought they'd provide more entertainment than this. Oh well.
Brother, how many years do you think we'll get shaved off our sentence for killing this one?
If you really want to know, Red, just flip the card. And you'll have the answer.
But what about you?
Not interested. This one's all you.
Then I'm gonna dig in.
Accepted. Orbital has authorized the use of Mirage. Limiter release.
Mirage? Against Mercs and Arsenals? That's not gonna do jack.
Just do it, rookie! Take them down!
Activating Mirage. Use right stick to create a physical body double called a Mirage. Mirage drains Femto when active. When your total Femto runs out, the Mirage will vanish. Mirage is a decoy to distract enemies.
Brother! My rig's not responding! I'm going down! Help!
Your first use of Mirage and you've already mastered it. Interesting. Very interesting.
Brother! Brother!
Find your own way home, Red. If you survive, we'll play another game together. I hope you'll all join us. So long.
Ah, brother!
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Oh boy. We're finished? I can't believe I'm still alive.
You can thank the rookie for that.
True. But my first Gigan class encounter also happened when I was with the rookie. Could be bad luck is all I'm saying.
Good luck, bad luck. As long as you're still alive, that's a win. Let's head back while we still can.
I never use Mirage, probably because it's very poorly explained.
Drake? What do you want to do about the little brother? He'll die if we just leave him here.
Fine. 4, get a rescue to come help that wrecked idiot.
Affirmative. I will issue a request to Sky Union through Orbital.
Thanks, Drake.
Don't thank me. BG would have done the same thing. Anyway, I'm glad we survived, but things are gonna get crazy when we get back. You might be summoned before an orbital committee, rookie. Hell, all 3 of us might be summoned.
That's future Johnny's problem.
Right now, I just want to go home and take a nice hot shower till I feel alive again.
I could go for that myself. Let's head on home.
Yes, ma'am. Jeez, this was a long day.
Can I join you, Drake? Now we can put katana, just the word katana, on our mech. Yippee.
Rookie, got a sec? There's something I want to talk to you about. Well, not me specifically.
I'm the leader of Bullet Works. Everyone calls me BG, for Brigadier General.
Hey Corey, good to see you.
We can forego any formalities. They, along with your character and heritage, amount to little here. All that truly matters is your service on the battlefield.
I told BG all about you. I also looked into your service record.
Don't blame Johnny. I asked him to do that. It's why I want to talk to you, actually.
Should I leave?
No. I want you to hear this too, Johnny. I've already informed Drake, but Orbital, Zen, and Sky Union have decided to erase all records of your last mission.
What? Erase? What about our reward? We still got paid, didn't we?
You don't need to worry about that. Not a word of this to anyone. Understand?
If you say so, BG. But what about the rookie here? They almost died on that mission.
On the battlefield, death is a constant companion. That's true of every mission, not just this one.
I mean, sure, but still.
I understand how you feel, but just let me take care of this matter. Once I know more, I'll let you both know. Right now, I've said all I can.
Yes, sir. Understood. We trust you, BG.
By the way, Johnny, I heard you and the rookie rescued the mercenary who tried to kill you. Why?
Oh, well, how should I put this? The Immortals are our enemies, not other mercs. Killing that guy won't get us any closer to saving the world. At least, that's what I think.
I see.
BG?
It's up to me to ensure that young people like yourselves survive into the future. If you'll excuse me, I have some other business to attend to.
Whew, that was intense. I've never seen BG talk that much. He tends to be a man of few words. Well, anyway, that's that. Man, we had one hell of a day today. I'm sure BG knows what he's doing. Anyway, I'm gonna go catch some Z's. Catch you later, rookie. I definitely owe you for today. So no die until I paid you back. Got it?
The existence of potential. The potential of existence. Words unravel, becoming threads once more. Threads comprising life itself. The world itself. The pattern woven by these threads. Has it emerged? Can you see it? Indeed, that is life. All these threads entwine with one's own. We are the same, and yet you are not me. Let's begin.
We are now a D rank mercenary. That was already, it sure was. Look at our mech. Looking cool. Message. Oval. After completing construction of the barrier, and with the intention of hastening ongoing recovery efforts, Oval consolidated all administrative duties to a network-wide management AI. However, due to a system error, specifically the system itself being overwritten, the AI began to go rogue with the objective of eradicating humanity. Though through the ongoing efforts of Reclaimer squads, the AIs have been systematically purged from all major areas. This has led to Orbital's governance persisting into present day. On one hand, everyone understands Orbital's vital role in managing and maintaining everyday life within Oval. But on the other hand, disputes between the consortiums have been steadily increasing. Each consortium has a vested interest in expanding worldwide energy production and limiting the distribution of unknown materials. In the disputes that arise from these conflicting goals, Orbital can only act as an impartial mediator. To leave these disputes unresolved could result in war on a global scale. For this reason, we are constantly monitoring the situation. We look forward to seeing how your decision affects the world. Take that, AI. If only we could destroy current AI in mechs. That would be pretty rad. From Johnny G. Rookie, man, we've come a long way, haven't we? Even BG's been singing our praises lately. Gotta say, it feels pretty awesome. You and me, we make one hell of a team. I got your back anytime. Now we can hire Johnny G out on free missions. We can develop equipment. It's mostly all just going to be stuff that we have access to already. I don't plan to manufacture any Officinae. Automatic targeting machine guns? Nope. I think going to the cyberpunk like current bad AI infested internet basement is like the best deal to do things. Start the internet over. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right, we can get mods. I don't think we have any mods right now, though. Yeah, we do not have any. New things in the shop. New processors. Still pretty expensive. The library in the like old microfiche. That'd be kind of cool. Katana. Yippee. Weapons. Did we get new weapons? Did I just kind of space out? I think I did. Speaking of cyberpunk, let's get some more mods. Got ourselves a cyberpunk arm. Chain attacks? Yes, but that's 70,000. So we're not getting that one for a while. Femto absorption, blitz power. There like anything worthwhile in the head gear? Not really. Yeah, okay. Everything's getting really expensive. We can't buy... Nope. Is there actually auxiliary weapons? Nope. Not much for us to buy in the shop right now. Right, we can partner up. Do they take a cut of the mission? I don't remember. Stop the Immortals expansion. Numerous corrupted AIs have been detected in the neutral zone bordering Zen's territory. Team up with the other Reclaimers to eliminate these AIs and prevent the Immortals from expanding their territory.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. Numerous corrupted AIs have been confirmed in the neutral zone bordering Zen's territory. They are forming colonies. Your mission is to destroy them and prevent the Immortals from expanding their territory. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
The mission area is one of the old city districts. What are the odds of there being human survivors?
Orbital has long since conducted rescue missions in all territories in search of survivors and saved all they could find. Corrupted AIs are all that remain in this territory.
corrupted AIs are the only enemies there? Nothing else? No new immortals or anything?
At this time, I'm unable to confirm that.
AI grunts aren't worth a whole lot in terms of credits. But if we don't need to worry about survivors...
If you're done complaining, could you decline already? My sisters and I can clean this mess spick and span.
I never said I wouldn't accept the mission. We've got dreams to save up for, after all. And with the Immortals more active than they've ever been, Jack's had a real fire in his belly lately.
Ah, yes, a lucky little Jack. I'd love to find out for myself just how talented that boy leader of yours truly is. To say nothing of my interest in attempting to kill someone alleged to be unkillable.
Knock it off. Look, Jack may have the best service record between the five of us, but at the end of the day, he's still just a boy. A wink and a smile from that pretty face of yours would make him crater his arsenal just like that. Besides, do I look like the type to forgive someone who'd threaten to kill him?
Oh my, aren't you precious?
Sheesh.
We of House Valentine remain ever ready to lead mankind, to take preemptive action against any ill that may befall the human race. I understand that some people, like you and your family, only fight for money. But our family fights too.
You don't understand a goddamn thing. Every person has the right to a happy life. At least I believe we have that right. That's why we fight.
Yes, well, good luck with that. I'm not particularly interested in what you do, so long as you don't impede my dear savior. But if you do get in his way, I don't care who you are, I will kill you. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good boy. 4, I have but one question.
Yes, my lady.
Upon completing this mission, which side will assume control over this neutral zone?
Per Orbital's regulations, it will become Zen's territory, as they issued the mission.
Why does the AI use honorifics? Did Nemesis tell 4, like, hey, you gotta start referring to me as my lady?
I see. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Man, that woman scares me. She's got a screw loose or something. And Princess's mind is a total mystery to me. Keeping quiet was the right call, rookie.
Probably right, Viz.
We'd never win an argument with her. If you do challenge her, make sure you're inside an arsenal. You'll probably end up partnering with one of my siblings eventually. If you do, make sure you take good care of them. Till next time.
Alright. Off we go.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Yo, I'm Jack from Innocence. You must be that rookie I've heard so much about. Pleased to meet you. Hey, Princess, aren't you at least gonna say hi? Oh, I bet you two haven't even been introduced yet. No worries, I got this. This is Princess from Panzer Crown. She's not very friendly, but she's one heck of a sniper. If you're not careful, she'll snag all the points without even breaking a sweat.
Who asked you? Don't talk so much, idiot.
Don't call me an idiot. I've got heavy thoughts swirling around upstairs, you know.
Such as?
Fighting, why we fight, you know, that sort of thing.
I like her
I
already.
only fight for Empress. Nothing else matters. I don't care who my enemies are. And I don't need allies either.
Don't say that. The battlefield has rapidly expanded in recent months. New types of immortals have been confirmed, too.
Probably means they're getting desperate.
So?
So we gotta beat them! It's humanity's only chance at a happy ending! You might think it's silly, but I'm fighting for a world where everyone can live in peace. Rookie, wanna hear something cool about femtoparticles? You can redirect your femto supply to change your arsenal's characteristics. Pretty neat, huh? Based on where you direct it, your arsenal will underperform in other areas, but that shouldn't matter if you know what you're doing. Use it if you find yourself in a bind. If you ever need more femto, keep an eye out for a big mass of femtoparticles. You normally absorb little bits over time, but a visible mass of femto can be absorbed all at once.
Right. Yes, if you go into a femto zone, you can get more. Yeah. Assault, the one that's around our arms, increases damage but lowers defense. Wing increases mobility but lowers defense. Shield doesn't do anything. Oh, and no effects can be gained while Mirage.
When that piece of the moon fell to Earth, it unleashed a deadly poison. So humanity built a giant barrier, the Oval Link, to keep it contained.
I know. It's in every textbook in every school.
But femtoparticles, they're more than just poison. They're the reason mankind was able to enter a new technological golden age. Without femto, we wouldn't be able to keep a single street lamp on. And from there, outers like you and me started being born.
So you want to know what outers really are? Is that it? Seems silly. I don't care about that. I am who I am.
If you say so. Then again, you are stronger than most, Princess.
Being strong or weak has nothing to do with it.
What do you mean?
I used to be no one. Then Empress found me, brought me back. As long as I can always be me, it doesn't matter if I'm an outer or not.
Doesn't matter, huh? I wish everyone in the world thought like you do.
When I was born, the moon was already broken. Some things you just can't change, no matter how hard you try.
I don't believe that. I'll seize any chance to change the world, no matter how small, no matter how many times it kills me.
You can only ever die once, idiot.
Oh, yeah, of course. I just meant it as a figure of speech. But yeah, I guess you're right. Once you die, it's all over.
You're still an idiot. But this talk of ours was amusing, so thanks.
Huh? Well, I'm surprised to hear that coming from you.
Processing. New units have emerged from the territorial boundary.
Be careful. Those arsenals have assault shift active. Focusing their femto is weakening their armor. Just remain calm and you'll be all right. This is the end!
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Over already? How'd you do, Rookie? I think I earned enough, so I should be okay.
4. Execute the return sequence. We have no reason to stay here.
Right you are. I'm sure everyone's waiting back at home. Let's go.
Okay, it looks like we didn't leave any robots unlooted, so we should be good to just leave. Yeah, we found graffiti, so we're good. Let's get out of here. Got ourselves a sniper rifle. You can snipe with it. We can go into a we could go into the trading range to see what it looks like. Oh, it's a left arm thing. I mean, sure. I don't remember how to zoom in. Might have to look it up. There we go, sniper rifle mode. Right, I have to be on the ground. Then we can snipe with it. We can also just fire freehand with it, but there is quite a delay with every shot, so got to be careful about it. Right, and if two people attack with swords, smash B to win the fight. Doesn't look like there's anything on how to capture arsenals, so I'm not gonna worry about it. What's the next mission? Free mission. Defend the data center. We'll do this one, and then I think that'll be it.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. Corrupted AI units are confirmed to be gathering near a data center located in Orbital's territory. Your objective is to eliminate the enemy AIs and protect the data center. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
This mission seems simple enough. But why is Sky Union footing the bill to defend a facility within Orbital's territory?
Yeah. I was wondering the exact same thing.
The historical records contained in this data center predate the Moonfall. Sky Union does not want to lose them.
Predate the Moonfall? Wait, do you mean...
So, it's a library then?
Yes, my lord. That is correct.
Huh? Library? What's that?
A facility for collecting and storing physical books. These books could also be loaned to the general public.
4. That's a literal library. He just means library in the sense that it's an archive of old records and data.
Either way, it's not like people still read real books nowadays. Just so you know, Rookie, you can hit a 4 and she'll tell you anything you want to know.
I can provide any pertinent information from Orbital or the Consortium's databases. All you have to do is ask.
See? Doesn't matter if it's the latest jams or new comic books. Whatever you need, 4 will hook you up.
I suppose it is a relic of the past. Still, a data center's effectively a modern library, except everything's digitized, which takes up far less space.
True, physical media is more cumbersome than digital. And yet, I believe some things just shouldn't be digitized. A book's binding bears the feelings of those who have touched it. Why human joy and sorrow is the very essence of art. path paved by human history represents the totality of our culture. Soulless AIs cannot be allowed to destroy it.
So my street art and jams are part of culture too? Wow, gotta say, I like the sound of that. Yeah, my art's exploding all over the place.
Please. Your juvenile endeavors wholly lack artistic merit.
Don't be rude just because my art's too high concept for you.
Some things shouldn't be digitized, huh?
At times, a poem can provide more nourishment than bread ever could.
For a sheltered snob, you have an amusing take on things.
Laugh all you like. I know the truth.
Alright. Art and poetry aren't really my thing, but this seems like it could be interesting. 4, Panzer Crown will accept this mission.
Mission acceptance confirmed.
Yo, sign me up. Sign up Bulletworks too. What kind of artist would I be if I just sat back and watched our culture get ripped apart?
Affirmative.
4, register the 5 hells as well. I feel a moral obligation to accept this mission.
Registered. Mission acceptance confirmed. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch.
I'm tagging my wonderful name right on that library's wall once we're done defending it. See ya!
BG must be going senile, recruiting that kid.
I hope to finish this and return in time for dinner. Farewell.
I like that I'm always just the last person in the Discord call. Everyone else just leaves. I'm just sitting here like, oh, okay. See you out there, I guess. Right. We got to defend the middle building, or we lose.
Sky Union has applied landmines to defend the facility. The enemy AIs are already on the move. Place the mines before they reach you. The enemy AIs have arrived. Eliminate them at once. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near 0. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Might check 1, 2. So that's a library, huh? Oh! That big wall is just begging for a wild-style masterpiece from yours truly.
Don't get cocky around cannon fodder. If they shoot you down, you're on your own.
Wow, you got no chill. Say, where's that other guy?
I'm right here. If you 3 fail, I'll finish this myself. You can take solace in that.
Excuse me? So you just expect to get paid without doing any fighting?
Fight in accordance with my principles. I alone decide when to take up my sword.
Oh, come on! Really, dude? Don't accept the mission if you're not gonna fight?
Ignore him. That kid pulls this sort of stunt all the time. Just do your job and keep your mouth shut.
Fine. I got my volume matched. Time to bring the noise! Don't fall behind, rookie! Let's jam!
Detecting additional AI reinforcements invading from the north and south.
Hydrate and stretch reminder? Sure thing, Netta. Oh, ah. Ugh.
New units detected on radar.
More AI reinforcements? Wait. These aren't AI.
Yo, what's up?
4, what exactly are we looking at?
They are arsenals, not AI units. Their ID signals are affiliated with Horizon.
Arsenals? Horizon arsenals? Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Verifying information. Please stand by.
4, open the wide area channel. Hey, what do you two think you're doing? We're here on a mission from Sky Union. Sky Union? Captain, what should we do?
Only a slight complication. Our mission remains unchanged. Destroy the target facility.
That's what I like to hear. Be a real shame to have come all this way for nothing. I was about to blow up just now.
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you. So if you don't want to die, go home.
Personally, I'd love it if you got in our way. Give me a reason to blow you out of the sky.
Yo, what do we do? Attack him back?
4, explain this.
My apologies. I'm not authorized to disclose that information.
Then what good are you? Cover me, kiddos. I gotta be a sitting duck for like 10 seconds.
Stray, thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to today? Whoopsie. You're doing some Fortnite. Nice. I hope you got many victory royales. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Soroka, the Magpie Treasure Hunting VTuber. And today we are playing Daemon Ex Machina. It's been a minute. It sure has. Hope you've been well.
Huh? What do you...
Over-counter. First barrier cleared. Infiltrating worm code. Data key decrypted. Bypassing the source barrier. An intersect barrier. Reversing arsenal key to default settings. Copying orbital master code. Initiating modify ring. Bingo. Horizon posted a mission to destroy this facility. That mission objective is the opposite of ours. Just what the hell is in this library?
What? They'd rather slash it than let us have it? Not happening.
Guess the cat's out of the bag. Let's get to work, Sif. Over and out.
Handler Walter, no.
Yes, sir. Time to set off some fireworks. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go! Fan-friggin-tastic. Still, this is a good opportunity to make both Sky Union and Horizon owe us big money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You want to throw down with those two? For real?
Moment of truth time, kiddos. We've all got reasons for being. Want to live by your terms instead of being a consortium tool? Stand your ground and fight.
Son of a... No way am I letting these two fight us. Rookie, don't go dying on me now.
It's DXM, it sure is. I took some damage. My head's blowed up. What the fuck? Ow. Stop.
Mom is supposed to fight like this.
Not bad at all.
Ow.
That all? Not dead yet.
Handler Walter.
got him on the ropes, kiddos. Now chase him down and finish him off. Teach them what happens to those who cross me.
Hold up! I'm all out of ammo. I got some paint bombs I could toss their way, though.
Lucky break for them, I guess.
Well done. Humanity's most precious treasures remain secure.
I can't stand that clown.
Ignore him or get used to him. Those are your options. Make sure you report what happened here to your boss.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, though, you hacking into an orbital computer? Easily the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, kiddos, if we ever team up again, I'll make sure to give you both special treatment. 4, execute the return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence. Executing.
All right. I think you can kill them in that mission. Well, at least, like, defeat them and get their parts, but I think it just took too long. I did have to run away to heal. Nope, no hidden graffiti anywhere. Guess we're good to go. You're so ready to tear them to shreds. Yeah, I wanted blood. New message. Wonderful. From Sky Union. Well done. Thank you for responding so quickly. Sky Union believes that the needs of the many must always outweigh the needs of the few. No sacrifice is too great if it serves the greater good. It may seem ruthless, but this is reality. Over the course of our stewardship of humanity in the world following the Awakening, we have come to accept a number of harsh truths. Since its redevelopment, Grey City provides 20% of the world's energy, and with it a small measure of stability to the everyday lives of ordinary people. This is what you have protected today, Sroka. For that, we are grateful. Going forward, we hope that you continue your service and keep up the good fight to maintain order in the world. Alright, we got new gunses. Which means it's finally time. Swap from dual assault rifles to dual SMGs. Right. Excellent missile speed and fire rate. Also more missiles. They home less and have less max speed though, and do less damage. But they take up less memory, which is nice. I think I remember using blitzes a lot, just because they're kind of fire and forget. Blitzes are what Gundam calls funnels. So, they're nice to have. Got a new pattern, Woodland Camo 2. Not bad, but again, I can't adjust the colors on it, so I don't really care. 10. Alright. They're too cool to kill. No one in this game, as far as I know, like unless it's very, very obvious, will die if you knock them down. Like if you destroy their arsenals, they get away. But we'll go ahead and stop there for now. Apologies, Stray, but I am feeling quite tired. But we'll pass your raid off to somebody else, so sit tight and we'll get you there in just a moment. Alright, let us quickly talk about what we're doing the rest of this week. I have to put the schedule up. I didn't do that yet. Silly me. All right. All right, here is the rest of our schedule. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time / 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we'll be doing a Gunpla model building stream. I'll be doing a hand cam setup. It's not the nicest looking hand cam setup, but I want to give it a try. We'll be building the Armored Core Nightfall set that Netta bought for me for my birthday. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to build it, but at least we get to do it on stream. That'll be fun. Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time / 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we'll be playing through some more Star Wars X-Wing VM. We kind of put that on hold when Death Stranding 2 came out, but I'd like to get back into it because I think it's pretty neat. And then Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time / 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we'll be back with some more Daemon X Machina, continuing on and hopefully fighting our first big immortal. Robots and robots, it's more likely than you think. So yeah, oh, and then Monday I will be busy, so I won't be able to do anything there for you, but that is okay. We'll manage. Let's see, who would we like to raid over to? Well, I think I see somebody who's had a pretty important milestone, which I think is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and raid over to Sable Q, who has had their his top surgery date celebration. So I'm assuming it's been like a year, a top surgery. So that's pretty awesome. All right. Here is our raid message. You can unlock these emotes with your channel points if you're not subscribed. Otherwise, feel free to say something like stroke raid or something just to let our raid target know they're being supported. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to Stray for the raid and Mal for the Prime sub. I will catch you back here tomorrow for some more robots, but a different kind of robot. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.